So right now I'm going to be doing the Decibel activity, which is grade 3 session 1 activity 3, and it's a Decibel activity. So the unit leader is mostly going to present this activity, and the parent volunteers are going to be sitting down 4 different tables and doing it with the students. For this activity, it's imperative that the students keep very quiet because we're listening to sounds with different levels, decibel levels. So if they're even whispering, they're not going to hear some of these sounds. Okay, so in preparation, children will be in 4 groups. Okay, we are going to demonstrate the activities. So for the introduction that you're going to be talking to the students, now we're going to do an activity to measure how loud sound is or what its volume is. Volume is measured by decibels. A whisper is 20 decibels and a rock band is 120 decibels. Before we begin the activity, we will listen to 3 examples. I will tell you what the sounds are that you will hear. Listen for their volume. Is it a soft sound, a medium sound, a loud sound? We'll identify their decibel levels and then plot a picture of each sound on the decibel chart. Remember, volume is measured in decibels. After we do the examples, you will listen to more sounds and then do the same activity in your group with a volunteer. For the video presentation, we're only going to do the 3 sounds on the demonstration that you'll have here as the unit volunteer, and the parent volunteers will do the other 12 sounds with their classes. So the first sound we're going to hear is a helicopter. Okay, so let's start by listening to that. Then we're going to hear a computer keyboard and a dog barking. Helicopter is 105 decibels, computer keyboard is 25 decibels, and the dog barking is 70 decibels. These 3 sounds the parent volunteer will place on the chart, usually in the first Velcro strip. Okay, then the students will place the other 12 wherever they feel the sound will fit. This will just give them kind of a starting point. Okay, listen closely to the sound. Here's the helicopter at 105 decibels. Okay, that's the keyboard. It's very hard to hear. 25 decibels. And there's the dog barking, which is 70 decibels.
And if you forget, tells you on the back.
Okay, at this point you're going to pause your sound. Okay, you're going to go over those 3 sounds with the students, and then there are 12 more sounds. So you're going to divide those between however many kids there are. It doesn't have to be in a row. And then we're going to play those sounds for the students, and we're going to have them put on the board wherever they think they'll go. Okay, I'll play a few of them, but we don't need much. First one is so faint you probably don't hear it. It's breathing.
Making number 1 on it. Oh, that's going to be really low. And I can stick that anywhere, it's fine.
And this is a spring storm. Some of these sounds are going to go faster than others. So just make sure the students are focused and ready to put them on and quiet. Now you hear birds. This next one's going to be loud. It's the electric drill. Okay, that's all that we're gonna do for this video, but after that you will have 8 more sounds, okay, to put on. Once the sounds are done, okay, you're going to hold this up with the kids put on all their sounds, and as the unit leader, we are going to discuss, was it hard to hear some sounds? How did it make you feel when it was hard to hear? Imagine what it would be like if you took a walk in the woods and didn't hear any of these sounds. And you didn't hear, you know, the leaves blowing, or the sound of crickets, or even the sound of footsteps coming. All important things that you'd like to hear and like to listen to, the sounds of birds above. How would you feel if your teacher spoke really softly? How would you feel if you couldn't hear them? If your teacher was speaking really softly and you couldn't hear them, do you think that you could be missing parts of the class or parts of the class discussion? How do you think that you would be able to do your work or take your exam? Okay? How did you feel when the sound was very loud? Did it hurt your ears? How would you feel if everything sounded that loud all day long? Would you have a headache by the end of the day? What would you do to calm those sounds down? Okay, so for this week, we really want to help you guys identify how it is to hear different sounds at different volumes, which is called a decibel for your hearing. And next week we'll go over how we can maybe give you some aids to help those areas out. But this one's for the decibels. So that's it for the decibel activity, which is activity 3. Thank you.